So, you'd like to be known for having the safest gear possible, whilst saving yourself a bunch of time and reducing maintenance costs. Here's the answer. The new SPX chain pilot system from Valentini. A great many people have for a long time now been using Valentini power syntax connectors. This is the chain pilot series, and it provides an enormous jump in technology. The secret lies just behind the panel connector, a micro switch placed inside the mating part of the connector's shell. It's activated by a spring device, which in turn is triggered by the opposing connector being inserted. You'll notice here on our demonstration unit that when the drain connector is inserted into the source connector, 3 lights on the top of the unit start to glow as a signal that power has been engaged and the drain connectors are now active. This happens because a spring device pressed by the edge of the drain connector activates a micro switch housing in the rear of the flange. The chain pilot system is completely electrical and as a result far more reliable and flexible than older mechanical systems. The most obvious advantage of this system is the ability to be able to disconnect any of the power connectors at random. No longer are we at the mercy of having to be careful as to how or which connector gets connected or disconnected first and in what order. As you can see, when one of the connectors is pulled out, regardless of order, all power is switched off immediately. There is no requirement to connect in any sequence because every connector is a safety connector. It's a foolproof system that will potentially prove to be an enormous saving in both equipment and lives. Another benefit about the system being all electric is that it's also able to interconnect and control other devices and warning systems. Wiring diagrams and suggestions for various interconnections are available. The chain pilot drain connectors are fitted with a solid stainless steel locking pin, which securely locks the connector in place and stops tension from the cable being able to twist the connector open. The pin release is not difficult to operate and provides a safe and effective means of keeping the connectors well tethered. All the chain pilot connectors are keyed by designation. Aside from the colour coding, it is completely impossible to engage each drain connector with any other source connector other than the correctly designated mate. This makes it impossible to connect to any other but the correct drain with the correct source. The fingerproofing on the drain connector has been significantly upgraded. There is a sharp tip that immediately removes any desire to push the spring-loaded sleeve, and if you don't believe us, just try pushing one with your finger. The sleeve itself has been designed so that it moves far enough for the mating source connector to make solid contact whilst restricting any ability for fingers to contact anything live. The connectors are tough, really tough, and come equipped with items like decent O-rings and substantial glands, all as standard. They are designed for outdoor use and are pretty damn resilient. Various options are available, including a small kit which makes the chain pilot system ingress-proof to IP67 standard. Another enormous feature of this new chain pilot system is its greatly reduced repair and replacement costs. Everybody in the industry knows that repairing or replacing parts in the old-style mechanical systems involves considerable maintenance and expensive cost, plus it's a pain to do. With the new chain pilot electrical interlock system, replacing a faulty connector could not be easier. Each connector is a completely individual component and can be removed and replaced. It is not mechanically linked and there is no mechanical locking system that ties it to other terminal points. A chain pilot retrofit can be done in a fraction of the time at a fraction of the cost. To top it all off, Valentini is an international company with a solid warranty and excellent backup and service. Users of the system are wide and varied. Let's face it, literally any industry with a requirement for a single pole power connector, especially those where protection of equipment and safety is of the highest concern. Valentini Chain Pilot is the safest, fastest, most economical and feature-rich connector system on the market today. Its versatility and safety make it the first choice for all quality installations. All we can say is, Welcome to the future of high-tech power connectors.